asking for the ball like every good point guard should. Off a picked up rebound. Baguio skids to a halt offline. Sino nakangiti? Si Tubit?
Tubit is holding down the Vance because he didn't have the proper positioning underneath the basket. Didn't want to give up that offensive foul. He did get caught with that foul, but at least he did not give up the 2 points.
Second foul on Tubit. Backdoor play intended. Did not work. Topex Robinson trying to see how the play evolves. Baguio nudged on the arm and possibly a slice of his face. Hildebrand with his second foul. You know, Topex Robinson, if they could get him back into condition, into the groove, smart point guard.
Yes. And the thing is, he's a fighter, and he's one of those guys that is an energy guy that could help the team. But right now, LA Tenorio is getting that rest on the bench and a lot of faith being given by Coach Tim Cohn on Topex, because not only has he been away for such a long period of time, he obviously does not know the system all that well. Tapos ito, close game in the important minutes, di siya naglalaro.
Alaska with 4 straight points after being down 67-62. Tubit can't knock it in, and it's secured by Toss. Short on the pass.
But also, Joe Vance has to meet that pass. It's the second time in this game that he asked for an outlet pass but did not meet the ball.
Alam mo yun, pagka usapang Pinay talaga, salubungin mo yung bola.
Oh, kailangan mo, makikita mo nang kukunin ng kalaban eh.
Tubit can't drain it. Simpson. Ito huli niya. And the Vance completes the return, the turnaround by Alaska, scoring 6 straight points to be back on top, 68-67. 30-second timeout now, brought to you by Handy Fix and First Aid. Ang bakay mo, Bonzo seals off.
I think this will be the theme of this series. Barangay Ginebra, they're the team that's gonna make loud runs.
Oh yes.
Well, Alaska, very quietly, they'll get the lead, or they'll eat into the opponent's lead, or make their own lead on very quiet runs. But yet, usually yan, pareho lang yan. May 6-0 run yung Ginebra, pero makikita natin, very involved ang crowd, while Alaska, on the other hand, just steadily getting that 6-point run for themselves.
Not checking out this BMX Derby Ace power move.
Power, yun ano eh. Less than 6 feet, pero may power pa rin.
Yun ang power dun, yung upper body, Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Llamados, the power creating the finesse. Mr. Henry Coanco, of course, in the building. 4:03 to go. 68-67. Alaska slightly up, recovering. Already down by 5. Walang lead na nagtatagal pag ganito ka-intense ang laban. Cortez launches. Yes!
Topex Robinson a little over-eager in giving up that help defense. Overextended to the post-up player. That's why Mike had an open look.
And it's 70-68. Close range. That has been the bane, the dilemma, the Achilles heel. Call it what you want. It hasn't gone in for Alaska close range.
Close range, hindi sila makashoot. Long range, hindi sila makashoot. They've gotten most of their points from their mid-range shots.
And that is a little too strong. They'll count that one.
Very interesting to see kung sino ba yung bumabantay or binabantayan ni Joe Vance, because that's already the second time in succession, like the third, that Joe Vance has been able to get free. You see right there, ball hits glass. Ronald Tubit shows his athleticism, taking that ball away from the glass. But then whoever's guarding it has to go down on defense because he's beating him down the court.
And we are into our 9th deadlock. Tubit aims, can't pocket it, and Topex Robinson. Well, while I'm here, I'm going to enjoy this. Although LA Tenorio already waiting in the wings.
Nanlamig si Ronald Tubid. Kanina siya yung mainit sa third quarter from 3-point range. Here in the fourth, wala siyang ma-shoot from that range.
Topex being egged on by the audience to shoot. Pockets it!
Well, you know that's one of the weaknesses of Topex Robinson. That outside shot, well, he may have worked on it in the States.
Baka nagpa-shooting clinic.
30-second timeout.
Ginebra asking for a 30-second timeout. Of course, brought to you by Handy Fix and First Aid ng Bahay Mo, Bonds All, Seals All. And on that surprise shot, if you call it that, crowd was really egging Topex, shoot mo, shoot mo.
Yeah, Topex repaying the faith given by Coach Tim Cohen. He got into a spot where he was comfortable, was not comfortable taking a three-point shot, moved into about the free throw area where he felt that he had the stroke and was not contested and made that shot.
Team manager Walker Caguioa smiling over that development. Watch this.
You can see Mike Cortez stepping back away from Topex Robinson, giving that shot. But then here's that outside look. Those are bonus points right there, especially from the outside. Topex Robinson coming in just in time for the quarterfinals, tapos makaambag kaagad ng puntos para sa kanyang team.
Well said, yung ambag malaking bagay. Now Tenorias now relieved Robinson, but Robinson's done his job. That's all I ask of you. In the meantime, that crawls in and we're tied anew.
Here's the depth of Ginebra. Willie Miller could not make his baskets. Pinalitan siya kaagad ni Caguioa. Caguioa comes in and scores on his first crack at the basket.
10th deadlock. And Simpson, when he doesn't have to do so much in terms of backing up, gets the basket. And we are down into the twilight zone.
Yung tira na yun, nakita natin straight up, straight down. Walang masyadong ilag. Yung mga iba niyang tira, maraming ilag eh.
Oh, yung energy pataas. Oh, this is not going anywhere. And Toss has it.
Poor shot right there, Seth.
Tenorio says, let's settle down here. Baguio lurking on the baseline.
Well, they got a mismatch on the other side of that zone.
Vance was undecided as to what he wanted to do with the basketball. He helps out defensively, though.
Mark Caguioa may have been better served to at least let go of the basketball tapos ibalik sa kanya. Nawalan siya ng momentum eh.
Tim Cohn yelling at his team. See that at the top of your screen. LA is wide open for a three. Alaska by 2 with less than a minute. Cortez dribble broken up. Picked up by Baguio. Baguio lets it fly. Tenorio says, wait. Bakit? Ano problema? Ayusin natin to.
Time is on their side. Good call by LA. Did not have an easy layup. Decided to stop the basketball. Have a chance for a timeout. And give Coach Tim Cohn a chance to draw up a play.
It's a 30-second timeout. And brought to you, of course, by Handy Fix and First Aid ng Bahay Mo, Bonds All, Seals All.
Kita natin yung last two plays of Mark Caguioa. He had layups in which he was not able to finish. I think that's one of the things that have to be settled right now with Barangay Ginebra. Their players realizing that they only have X number of minutes and they don't have to rush things. Kailangan hindi sila manggigil when they come into the basketball game. It seemed those two shots of Mark, as you can see, a little frustration. He knows that he could do better than that. But still, it's still a long game.
Tinatagalog na niya sarili niya pagka ganyan. Such a joy when he slides into his Filipino when he's being interviewed. And don't forget that Hanes is the official underwear of the PBA. We've got the return of Rudy Hatfield. Some situational substitutions will be made here as we sail along in this close game with less than 40 seconds remaining.
Big possession right here for Alaska.
Simpson trying to create. Ended up being fouled.
The first time that we've seen him actually go across the basket and try to go for the reverse